Diving to the sea, gently find this world so free, where the waves are kind, gaming of a peaceful mind.
Okay, hello guys and welcome to Israel 1225. I haven't played this game before. I know nothing about it. So, let's do this. From the looks of it, this looks like a pretty good game. From the looks of it, prologue, breakfast. Damien and seem to invite Nate for breakfast. Nate wonders his true intentions. So who's Damien? Judging from this is Damien. Wait, no, that's Nate. Wait. Yeah, this is Damien, this is Nate, because from the looks of it, this anyone who has this expression you don't trust, and this like that's how everyone is like no, and silly guy. And me, silly guy, 1, 2, 3. Come on, prologue. So okay, Nate. Who's calling me on a Saturday who's calling me on a Sunday morning? So annoying. Huh? Oh, it's Damien. Why is he calling me at this hour? Oh, this little car reminds me of those Amori things. Hello? Rise and shine, sleepyhead. It's 8 in the morning. I thought you didn't wake up until noon. Why don't you work the detective brain of yours and guess? Eh. It's way too early for this. Huh? I put on your leg. Let's meet up at the diner in an hour, okay? Not treat you to breakfast. Wow, okay. I mean, what's the occasion? I'm just generous and kind like that. And also, I have something to talk to you about. Now get your butt out of bed and go get dressed. Okay, see you later. Toodles! Well, that was interesting. Damon's not this hyper on a regular day, especially not at this hour. Seems like something must have happened. As fun as that may be, though, I'm still really tired from working late last night. Couldn't he have just asked to meet up later? ... Whatever. I'm up already anyways. Might as well. And pancakes. Can't believe I see the day where you're up early enough for breakfast. So, what's up? Got something to talk with me about? Well, Detective Fisher, from now on, I'll be your assistant. Huh? Huh? Hello? Earth to Nate. Sorry, what? You heard me? You don't even know the hell I had to go just to get your boss to approve. No nepotism for me. I guess this makes sense. He's studying criminology at university after all. Though I'm surprised that he was even allowed to work here, knowing how his dad is. So, if you're my assistant now, does that mean I get to offer my work to you? Well, yes, but you're missing the point. The important thing is I can go on investigations with you now. That's great. Hey, what is that tone? Huh? I mean, I'm happy for you. You always wanted to work in criminal justice, right? But I didn't expect you'd want to work at your dad's department. Well, how else were we supposed to hang out? Outside of work, but I guess you have a point. This job doesn't give you much free time. Yeah, and don't you remember how much we used to talk about wanting to solve crimes together? And now we are one step closer to our dream. Yeah, I guess you're right. Another one? Oh, hold on, someone's calling me. Hello? Officer, at the office in an hour. I've got a new case for you. You'll be briefed on it once you arrive. We're on man right now, so don't be late. Oh, okay. Well, I'll ride over. Is that my dad? Yeah. Nice. We just got our first case. What are you waiting for? Let's go, partner. Hey, at least let me finish my drink. Okay. Roblox visual novel. Now that's something I want. Except from humble beginnings. A woman mysteriously died in her own apartment, and it is now up to Nate to figure out who it is. But not to worry, Damon is also here to offer support. This is so silly. This is how it looks. And this is chapter 1. Damon looks totally different. And where did his hair go? Case of miss. Hi, please select your device. This will affect your experience of gameplay. PC. Thank you. Now please enjoy. 2:37 p.m. September 25th, 2015. Wind. Wanted victim Olive Chase, aged 25. Cause of death undetermined. Time of death to just 3 a.m. last night. It is unknown how the woman died within her apartment. Police are now investigating the situation. Oi! What was that? Oi! Nate, you spaced out. Haven't you got enough sleep last night? Huh? Oh, sorry. What we're doing again? Seriously, grab my dad's job. Your boss is cramps and doing his job for him. Ah, right. You good now? You need to sit down? No, I'm fine. Let's continue. Yes, this started last year when I first became a detective. Or rather, a detective assistant. My boss is not too fond of me. I'm not sure if it's the way I dress or if it's the way I act. But he always needs to give me extra work to do. Although I'm quite fed up with him, there's not much I can do. Not much that I can do if I don't want to lose my job. The person standing in front of me is Damien, my best friend since high school. And the most surprising fact is that my boss is his dad. Yet despite that, it seems like he treats Damien and I pretty much the same. I assume it's because Damien is more of a rebellious person. But Damien knows exactly what he's doing, even though he's just a college student. Maybe it's because of the influence of his father, but he knows a thing or two about being a detective. It's actually really impressive if I do say so myself. Alright, if you're okay, then let's continue our investigation. First, you might want to start investigating the whole house. Just messing with you. For now, you want to focus on investigating items in the room. It is the victim's death. By clicking on it, that looks suspicious, you can investigate them. By clicking on the chalk icon, I tell you what happened. So what happened to the dead body? Oh, it was taken out before we got here. The cops just a quick look around, but they had to leave once the professionals arrived. That's us, by the way. So, it's up to us to crack the case. This is the initial report they've written about the dead body. Representing the notebook on your right, you'll be able to review everything that you found. Here, have a look at it. Chaka, 1 people, description. Damien Ambrose, 25. He was my best friend since I took a gap year now only majoring in criminology. There's a lot of free time as he aces the class easily. He also does cooking on occasion, and we often invite and would often read or play video games with them. No, I didn't! No, back to business. Clean up investigation. Clean up investigation. Yeah, you heard me, right? First, you don't need to sit down. That's what you're ordered to do. Alright, let's begin then. Okay, so, Emmy, Nate Fisher, 25. I'm currently working as a detective assistant. Though I'm not a true detective yet, I'm aiming to become one in the future. Evidence, don't force trauma to the head. Notably, the victim's head appears to be extremely damp compared to the rest of the body. More information to be added. Chair. Chairs on the floor. That must have been a struggle before he died on the floor. You'll be next if you keep mentioning the obvious. What? What? Nothing. Continue. Dirt. That's interesting. Nate, did you just call dirt interesting? Anyways, I'll have Jamison run a test on the dirt samples once we go back. Drinks. Do cancel alarm someone. So that she must have been thirsty. I'm surprised that bladder slowed. What do you mean by that? She didn't drink alone, is what I'm saying. Oh, okay. It's freezing again. Did it turn the anchor? Yes. No, it didn't turn it on. It's been like this since we got here. Oh, it's 16 Celsius here. No wonder it's so cold. I'll go turn it down. Better do it before this whole house is over. I'll have to start eating euphorescence once that happens. Please don't do that. Please don't do that. No promises. Remote chair, chalk outline. Okay, it's rising out. Okay, so drinks, yeah. I don't know. Okay, so we did the chair, chalk outline, dirt, drinks, and remote. Enter the bathroom. Cloth. So by the looks of it, I'm gonna see what's her close prior to her death. Why didn't saying it outside? The bathroom is the most efficient place to dry clothes. Maybe she was right straight in it? I don't see an alley in this house. Say that. What was the weather yesterday? Sunny. Why? No reason. Towel. Stone. No, get it away from me. Enter bedroom. Picture frame. Don't I look happy? Well, I mean, I'd be happy too. Having a BJ with my friend. Wanna bet that they're more than friends? Only if you're betting to lose. She's married to Mr. Chase. Sticky note. Meet John at 3 p.m. Who's John? A friend from work. He's the man with her in the photograph we saw. 3 p.m. but she died at 2 to 3 a.m. meaning it's possibly can't be John, or they were having a really long time. Sticky note. There's only one thing that can check out yet. It's the kitchen. Trash can. There's a lot of broken glass. Huh? Would you look at that? Blood. You sure you didn't just cut yourself, Damien? Kidding! From the looks of it, however, the blood looks like it's been here for a few days already. Well, that was a drag. What do you mean? This is the scene of the murder, Damien. Take it seriously. Sorry. There's nothing interesting about this crime scene. You don't need an autopsy to see a woman die from a glass battle to the head. And we're just here for the cleanups. And where is Mr. Chase? Isn't he Oliveria's husband? The police took him into custody to question him. Cops doing their jobs. Color me surprised. John has also been taken. We should probably go to the police station and interview him later. Anyways, let us go now. The evidence then. Nice, Mr. Doctor. Maybe Dr. Jamison will be able to help. that freak Jamison. Don't be mean. It's good that he's passing about his job, I guess. Whatever you say. And so went on to collect the evidence we'd found, bagging and labeling them the works. I'm going to grab myself some iced coffee before I head back. Before I head to the department. 4:45 p.m. Haines City Department of Forensic Sciences. Alright, Nate, we're here. You know, you really ought to get your own car. If you're gonna have me drive your own chauffeur, you better start paying me like one. Oh, come on, Damien, you know, I can afford a car on an assistant salary. I can afford more bucks with coffee every day. I don't drink it that often. Anyway, getting in now. Stay here and wait for me. Nope, I'm going with you. But you're restricted from the lab area. It's fine. Stay them with you. I'm your chauffeur after all. Okay, right now I should head to the second floor by taking the elevator. Hopefully Jamison will be there to give me the forensic report. Okay, now that I'm here, I should probably look around to find where Jamison is. Miss Diane. Hey, you there. Me? Yes, you. Stop walking, please. Mind sending your ID first? Oh, yes, of course. Around time, Dr. Jamison had just finished the autopsy report. We've been talking about it non-stop before you arrived. Please come upstairs and meet with him in the lab. He'll be waiting for you. Alright, thank you for notifying me. I can head to the lab now, or I can check this place out. Jamison's office. God, this seems less OCD nightmare. I feel like we shouldn't be here. God, no see that. I feel like we should be looking at this stuff. Who cares? We don't need to go there. Let's continue. Wait, what do you think about the case so far? What do you mean? Everything here seems to point towards the assistant having lots of mistakes last night after some kind of tussle, right? But that assumption doesn't sound completely right, does it? I don't know. I guess we'll see once we get an analysis from them. Maybe it'll make more sense afterwards. The elevator's here. Let's go. Right. Alright. Alright. Damien's right. There's too many other things. You seem to accept that assumption, even if that's what the police seems to be rolling with right now. But I can't help but feel I was just trying to even think about someone's official explanation. I'm just a detective's assistant after all. I have to see what Jamison says first. So he's a detective's assistant, and he's the detective assistant's assistant. Very good. Is that coffee even good? I mean, you always have them at 3 pumps of vanilla and extra sugar. That's basically a different beverage at this point. Shut up. It's the perfect amount. And for not having tooth decay. Anyway, it smells like chemical and some rubbing alcohol. Oh my god, my throat is so dry right now. Anyway, it literally just smells like chemicals and rubbing alcohol in here. How are you keeping your appetite? You underestimate me, Damien. Suit yourself. Dr. Jamison called it. I knew it was him. Hey! Damn Darn it. I'm glad to see you, Nate. Anyways, what brings you here to my humble abode? You're here to get some evidence of the evidence and analyze the dirt sample in the broken bottle. I want to check on where the dirt came from and if you can get a print from the shards. Alright, work time! Oh, also, did you have to Miss J's done yet? There's something I want to know. Sorry guys, I just really need the water. No candle. There's not going to be an autopsy for. There's not. Not unless you want me to finish a good enough reason. Not unless you find me. Not unless you find me a good enough reason to. Taking someone apart and putting them back together is hard work, you know. So the department tries not to do this unless we really have to. Sorry to disappoint you, Nate. Can we take a look at the body at least? Sir, we haven't processed her in yet, so it shouldn't be too much trouble. Just give me a minute. Oh. Well. There she is. Anyways, just holler if you find anything suspicious and I'll give you my input. I will. Thank you, Jamison. It's weird, I know it's be common in this animal, but I can't shake the feeling of uneasiness in me. I have to handle this once living, breathing, dreaming person like a lifeless object. It's strange how much is actually lost when a person dies. Without our thoughts, our dreams, and our beating heart that keeps the rest of our organs functioning, alive. We'll just become no more than an object. Just a matter of being held together in a human form. There really is nothing cruel than a person who is willing to take that away from someone. I have to find out what really happened. That's the least I could do for her right now. Feeling scared, Nate? Feeling scared, Nate? No, just existential. Really puts things into perspective, right? I'm going to find out what happened to her. There's a quick route to investigate. Torso, head. There's a large wound on the back of her head and a series of similar cuts down her face. Oh, wait, no, I thought it was Mr. Jamison talking. That must be where the blood struck her. The cuts could be consistent with the surgery, so the bottle must have been broken on impact. Jamison, can you tell me about the injury on her head? Sure, just let me take a look. Definitely blunt force trauma. It's kind of hard to see with all her hair, but it definitely doesn't look like it was done to her while she was alive. What? Yep. The area under her skin broke where the skin broke isn't swollen, which means that the blood wasn't circulating when she received that injury. Normally, when you receive some kind of cut, your body would increase blood flow to that area, which is what makes the skin around it swell. Our bodies do this because the exposed area would have a risk of getting infected and any bacteria and stuff to get in. And if any bacteria and stuff get in. So by sending more blood cells over, which are your cells in your blood that are used for combating these outside invaders, they'll be able to prevent you from getting infection by destroying the bacteria first. But obviously, that's not going to happen if the person is already dead. Thanks for the biology lesson. Anything else? Actually, yes. If you look closely, the edges of the broken skin are abnormally sharp, right? That's also a sign of post-mortem injuries. It indicates that the rigor mortis had already set in at the time of the injury. Rigor mortis is the name of the condition that bodies enter after death that causes dead bodies to become cold and rigid. It takes a while to fully set it, but that places But I place this injury as being caused at 2 hours after death. 2 hours? 2 hours? How long does this condition last for then? Around 36 hours, the body starts decomposing after that. Alright, thank you. Anytime! This would gladly change the timeline of events. Miss James could have died from any number of things if she'd actually been killed at 2 hours before being struck in that apartment. Heck, she might not have actually died there. She might not have even actually died there. I have to write this down. Along her skin there seems to be some small bruises peppered throughout. There isn't much evenness to how they're spread out throughout. What are those? A blood vessel seems to be clotting in certain places. That's strange. Looks like you and Jamison stumped with this one. Torso. Something's not right. Torso, the upper part of the face, unnaturally. Like something instead of skipping up forcefully. What's this area called? Jamison? More water, I just... What's this area called? Jamison? Oh, this part? That's the diaphragm. That's the diaphragm muscle. It helps you breathe. It helps you breathe and stuff. It feels bloated. There's only one thing that's... Her clothes are frozen solid. The fabric it's as stiff as a board. I can't bend it. Found foot together. So it seems to have been snapped off of it. Is that ice? Jamison, are clothes supposed to be frozen over in the freezer like this? No, it does get frosted over, but what you have here seems to be ice, my friend. That means it was wet when it came in, right? That'll explain it. Nate, can you check it if the rest of her body, her clothes are unsolid as well? On it, I could flip your pants. Sure enough, it's as Damien you anticipated. Oh, wait a minute. I think this one did it wrong. Yep. Great, so that means there were multiple articles of clothing that got her wet at the first place. Seems sweet, but that doesn't make sense. How none of the apartment was wet if she was? Even the initial report that said her hair was damp when they found her, they must have also worked under the fabric. Oh, gentlemen, they have found our answer. The ice crystals are all on the underside of her clothing. I'd say the clothing was about half dried when she was taken here. Her color wasn't quite thorough with drying up the victim, it seems. Done feeling around a dead lady yet, Nate? Damien! Damien! What? I'm just lighting the mood. Anyway, that's as much as we're gonna get from her body. What do you make of it, Jamison? Surely something out of what we found warrants a full autopsy to be done? Yeah, it does. Is something wrong? Nothing's wrong, but the implications here aren't great. Regardless, be going. Now I'll have your analysis and autopsy ready by the evening. I'll give you a call then. Okay, bye! Jamison quickly shoved us out of the autopsy room. Well, that's one way to say goodbye to your friends. I'm concerned. What a young code seems so really unnerved him. That's fair, he's right, you know. The fact that they were about to pass the body of them probably looking into doesn't exactly inspire confidence. Ah, that's wrong. This can't help but feel like we're dating someone we shouldn't be, Damien. Damien ruffles my head. Don't you worry your silly little head right now. Plot twist, he's the killer, Damien is the killer. That's why he knows so much. Where there's smoke, there's a flame. We'll be as fine as we continue down the trail of evidence. Yeah, you're right. Let's head to the police station. We still haven't had a chance to question John or Mr. Chase. Stop thinking about what Damien said earlier. So much wiser than me, despite the fact that I'm supposed to be the real detective here. Sometimes I even feel like he's the one who should be in my place. Nate, dude. But I know that Damien would hate that. There's nothing he hates more than the bureaucracy. He's only here because of me. I'm glad to have a friend like him. Please, you have to listen to me. I didn't do it. Someone, anyone, please, listen. What's going on? Oh, I swear I didn't do it. Please, sir. You have to listen to me. Move along now, sir. Please don't make a scene. Wait, I'm on the case. Bridge of Detective Allen wants me up. Please have a few minutes with the suspect first. Now that you mentioned it, hey, isn't that Ambrose's son? Wait, totally is. Huh. I remember he used to take you to the office with him whenever your mom was busy. You've grown up so much, but you still got that super pouty face. Haha, very funny. Are you gonna let Detective Fisher do his job or not? Damien. Of course. How rude of me, Detective Fisher. Please go on with your interview. You have 5 minutes. Thank you, sir. What's his deal, man? He's always like this to me. No, but we have to hurry. We only got 5 minutes. And Mr. John Minters? Huh? Yeah, that's me. Yes, that's me. I was wondering if I could ask you... Yeah, but Miss Chase murder... Oh, yes, of course. Sir, Mr. Fisher, right? You have to tell them I didn't do it, please. Wait, please, I will never kill a variant. Never. No, I couldn't do it. You don't. They don't understand. You have to explain it to them, sir. Calm down, we won't be able to do anything to keep freaking out on us. Yes, my apologies. I've a very stressful day. That's fine. Now listen, there's some questions and you answer them as quickly and as concise as possible. Capiche? We don't have much time. Go on, Nate. Thank you. I should start asking questions related to the case. Where were you the night of the murder? Oh god, this is going to sound so terrible, but on the night of the murder I was outside by myself. This sounds so incriminating. This sounds so incriminating, I know. There's no one who can corroborate my story, but every Friday I like to jog in the back park near my place. I'm too busy most days of the week, so you see I keep it to the weekend. Did the same thing yesterday. Is there any reason particular you jog at night? No, unless the preference counts, but there isn't much in the court of law. But that doesn't mean much in a court of law, does it? Well, it could persuade some of the jurors. And there's nobody out there who could corroborate your alibi. No CCTV footage? No, I'm sorry. What's your relationship with Miss Chase? I noticed you had a picture of you and her in her apartment too. Ollie? Ollie's my friend, one of my closest actually. I first got my job at the company. She was so kind, friendly, no matter how much of a dunce I was pretty reliant on her at first, to be honest. But these days we just hang out every now and then. Aunt's a huge outdoors person, so she always drives me to all these crazy places that I otherwise have never gone to. I can't believe she's really gone. We were one of the best people I know. You have to believe that I didn't kill her. Please. Miss Chase had a sticky note that made you at 3 p.m. What can you tell us about that? Oh, I've been off sick since like Wednesday. She texted me on Thursday saying that she wanted me to take some files off of her and asked to meet up Friday. I don't understand why she didn't just email them to me, but I went anyway. Now that I think about it, she looked kind of antsy at the time I was meeting up with her. Antsy? Antsy how? Like she was acting all restless and stuff. She looked really sweaty and kept checking around her. Actually, it got so bad that I needed to take her home. But I thought that it was just because of whatever flu she got. Does that mean that you were at the apartment on the day of the murder? Sort of. She asked me to meet her at the spark down the slope close to her building. But walking all the way up while supporting her really tired me, so she invited me in for a sec to have a drink. I think we had some kind of soda. I forgot. It was just whatever she found in her fridge. That's been the 2 cans of lime soda we found. What was in the file she gave you? Nothing special, it was just papers from work, printed Excel sheets, etc. She did do a lot of note and highlighting on it though, so I guess that's why she wanted me to give them. So I guess that's why she wanted me to give them to her physically. And time's up, better get moving, me Thursday. You've got a long time to spend in attention. Wait, please listen. Before I could even process what was going on, John was already dragged away, screaming and flailing. I didn't even realize how much I was escaping until Damien took my mouth shut. Keep your mouth open in that, and the bug's going to fly in it. What? That's not a real thing. Yeah, there's a fly flew into my mouth once was at the market. Gross. Anyway, what were we talking about? Did you not just see how John got dragged away? Look, there's nothing we can do about it right now. Not until we see what comes out of Jamison's report, at least. Speaking of, has he called you back yet? No, not yet. I see. It's already getting quite late. Want to go have dinner? I don't know if I have the appetite after all this, to be honest. Don't worry, your stomach will be right up. Want to see Quan's Diner's new breakfast for dinner meal combo. Come on, let's go. Damien's really driving me out of the station by the most finished speaking. That's the exact same thing. Don't you look happy? It's not every day you get to eat pancakes for dinner. With dimmer. Bro, you don't talk with your mouth. Oh, it's not every day you get to eat pampers for dinner. Don't talk with your mouth full. Or even full from just eating pancakes. It's fine. Just order more pancakes. If that happens, I will never understand you. Anyway, better charge that pancake and do this whilst we can. I still can, because I'm about to be battery out. Huh? Okay, so I'm just investigating an hour ago. Oh, what are your thoughts on it so far? Any theories? Hypotheses? I do have thoughts, but it's all disjointed and scattered. There are too many things about this right now that just don't add up. I know, right? It seems like it's trying to sell the narrative that's open and that it's just an open shut case and John bludgeoned the Rain to death and that's that. But that would almost make too much sense. It's strange. It's really strange. Can't wrap my head around it. Let's go over the facts together. Here's what we know for sure. Miss Chase was murdered by unknown means at 10 p.m. on the 25th. Sometime at least 2 hours later, she had been running in some kind of glass bottle in her apartment. Miss Chase had also met with John at 3 p.m. on the day of the murder, and also had gotten herself completely soaked by unknown means. That's not a lot. Yeah, that's why we need to start deducing things using what we have on hand. Deduce? Yes, deduce, like Sherlock Holmes and stuff. I'll leave a logic to connect the dots. Let me give you an example. When Miss Chase was first discovered, there was intent. Wait, guys. And there no evidence of how she had been completed, so how can this be? She dried off naturally. That can happen. For a couple hours you would dry off naturally, and this is coming by someone. This by coming by when the summer is lets her hair dry, and I have really long hair, so in not 2 hours my very long, pretty thick hair dries, so dried off naturally could be. The first response were clumsy, that's very bad assumption. The killer dried her off. That can also be because we know that we found two things. Yeah, we found like some jacket which she couldn't have been wearing, and but also we found that. So yes, exactly. The killer must have dried her off, but just how did they dried her off? Remember the state for clothing we were expecting at the morgue, but method could explain the unique drying pattern on her. The killer dried her off with the AC, with the towel, with the weather. But it makes no sense. Towel could be because there was a damn towel. Because there was a towel and the AC was really cold. Bingo! The killer must use the AC to let her body being dried. That's why the apartment was so cold in the first reaction. Why she was only drying the outside from more water absorbed areas, more water absorbent areas like her hair and the fabric of her clothes were still damp. But or not, it doesn't change the fact that Miss Chase was killed. Yet the killer made a huge effort in hiding that fact. Why would they do such things? The killer wanted to be tidy. The killer could have been traced back. The killer was dying out of fact. Could have been exactly. And we know that that's what the killer was afraid of because the intention left a red herring on the crime scene to throw the investigators off. That's a post-mortem legend. What could really be the cause of what could the real cause of death tell us about the killer? The location of the murder, the identity of the killer, and the motive. Well, the cause doesn't explain the motive. The location could possibly, because there's also those who the identity. I don't think it's the motive. The location. Maybe the identity. Oh, I wish that was the case. The real cause of death tells what the killer. The motive. The killer is mate. The real cause of death tells what the truth. Alright then. What is the killer's effort? What does the killer's efforts at the basing of the murder tell us about their intentions? When it was like the apartment bedroom was trying to frame someone. Now we're getting somewhere. Let's run over everything that just deduced. At 10 p.m. last night, Miss Chase was killed somewhere outside of her apartment. But that would have mattered what it led to being completely soaked, and that somehow incriminating. And that was somehow incriminating for the killer. In order to avoid this, the decided to disguise it was by first Miss Chase to chase his body to the apartment. With a talent, they see to drive right as much as possible. They insert would also corroborate this theory. To completely mask their involvement in the killer had even gone through the effort of the purpose of misleading the police, striking the victim on the head in order to create a second potential cause of death. Somehow the killer knew that the police would investigate further if there was an obvious cause of death at the scene. But that wasn't enough either. The killer wanted a scapegoat too, and the killer had a specific in mind because he knew that John was at the apartment that day. In conclusion, the killer is someone who has insight into the ongoings of Mrs. Chaise's apartment and has at least some level of knowledge of police homicide procedures. You guys hear this? Oh my god. I need more water because my mouth and throat is still so dry. The killer is someone personally implicated by the true scene of the murder, and Miss Chase could not have been killed in her own apartment. Wow. How long have been sitting on this? Huh? What do you mean? What do you mean? Have you just figured out this since our visit at the morgue or since the apartment? What? No. Sometimes you mean you understand the detective here, Damien. Don't say that, you absolutely are. But some you just need a nudge in the right direction, and some information that your gut feelings are sound. But dealing with gut feelings, you've been suspicious of this case since this morning, right? I know you are, but you haven't actually said anything about it. Go on, tell us now. You're not confident in your own judgment, you're being wrong or something, so I just decided to stay quiet. But you're capable. You've just managed to do everything here with just the evidence you provide. That's good detective work, right? You just need the confidence to be able to own up to it. You know, it's a real waste that you're not working as a detective too. Oh, come on, Nate. You know that's not what you see. Still, you know, just managed to deduce my feelings completely. That's good detective work too, Damien. You wonder some obvious low confidence looks like to other people. No way it can be that obvious, right? Doesn't April always tell you to stand up straighter? Stop, you're not ganging up on me. We're going, and we'll keep going until you own up to being a great detective. You're embarrassing me for the other. Hello, Nate? Jamison, are the reports done? Yeah, it's better to explain in person. I'm coming over now. What do you say? The reports are done, but he doesn't sound excited about it. And does the Nate gut feel anything? And how does Nate gut feeling now? Please don't call it that, and I feel that whatever James found out might lead to what we just deduced. That's more like it, doesn't it? Feel better to say it out loud? Okay. It does, thank you. But we really have to go now. I didn't even say anything about my own feelings about the game. I was reading. But this game is actually really well made and the outside is really good. And the story is actually really good. Like, I will definitely revisiting this game. And don't worry, I'm so firm, remember? Thank you for coming on such short notice. How do I say that? Thank you for coming on such short notice. How should I say this? The breach of mistakes was caused by drowning, but the third sample also supports this. It's from the river with the lake. The sample was also in the rocks. What? What? That's a huge news. That's great news. Thanks so much for your help, Jamison. But if something wrong, you don't want to think about it. So, it just, well, when I first went to a mental for files were all unavailable, it checked it with the police, and it seems like they've already done with that separate report and charged someone for it. That's suspicious. Yep, and that's not it either. I tried to find the initial report to see if it was all just been preceding mistake, but it's all gone too. The initial report? What? That's what the police handed us when we first arrived on the scene. You have it? Yeah, here we go. So it's true. What? There's also been one big cover-up? Don't say that so loudly! Don't say that so loud! Don't say that so loudly! It's true though, isn't it? Someone's intentionally trying to keep this under wraps and they're making John take the fall for it. But why would they do that? This is a particularly high-profile case. And for all we know, Miss Safe has never been involved with anything shady either. I don't know. I hope it isn't, but... Wait, Nate! You're the detective in charge of this case currently, right? If you bring this in before they make a formal allegation on John, we might still be able to swerve this case back around. That's true. Then what are we making? Then what are you waiting for? Chop chop! It's running. Like imagine if Nate just took Damien's car with this ear. It can't be covering it up, right? I mean that's conspiracy. Brings deductions to our point, but neither of us know that would lead to this. Wait, what? Nate! Oh, we're here. Right, yes. You good? You don't have to do this if you're not up for it. What do you mean by that? If it's really a cover-up, then you'll be explaining for yourself as someone snooping around by doing this. They might even just remove you if they feel like you know too much. Are you really up for that? Of course! How could you even ask that if there's really is a cover-up going, then that means John is being framed. How could I, in God's good conscience, let an innocent man be punished for a crime he didn't commit? How would I be able to sleep at night knowing I could chase something Olivia to justice but chose not to? That's true. You're that type of person after all, you're way too kind for your own good. Huh? Nothing. Let's go. Damien is suspicious. Real suspicious. Why if it isn't Fisher Boy and the psychic? Back so soon? Why isn't it the Fisher Boy and his sidekick? Back again so soon? The autopsy report for Olivia is outdated. The real cause of death is not her head injury. Are you trying to mess with us? We've got all the evidence of John being the prime suspect. The case has clear statements in disguise and cut red-handed. He murdered Olivia. No, that's not true. Listen to me. The evidence is right here. Come on, let's go, John. We're taking you where you belong. Help! Stop. Let go of him. Just listen to us. We're the ones in charge. Not anymore. Have you heard? The case is now handled by your dad. What? Seriously? What? Seriously? Are you deaf? Look, here he comes. What's all this about? Chief, the person was still causing a scene at our station. I was about to tell them to. I'll take it from here. Oh god, this is famous than expected. I shouldn't be first in this moment. I need to say something, but I can't. Like I'm suffocating. On what grounds? You're the ones assigned to this case. Doesn't matter. doesn't matter. You two are both off, and that's final. Mr. Fisher, you're no longer in charge of this. Immediately, or you will be warned for insubordination. Wouldn't look too good on your report now, would it? You're threatening your own assistant? Oh, Damien. Oh, I get it. This is a conspiracy, right? That's why you're in such a rush to put John behind bars. Damien. Oh, you have evidence that he's innocent. Damien! I don't know who's talking now. I'm in the station staying at the scene that you've made. We've definitely messed up this time. Leave. Now. That's an order. Fine. I know it's terrible. That something wasn't right when I first got this case. Maybe I shouldn't have dug into it in the first place. Damien. What is this? I miss you. You had it right there. We could have solved it right then and there and figure out what happened. Now we'll never know what happened to poor Miss Oliveria, all because he decided to butt in his stupid head and derail our entire investigation. There's got to be some behind the scenes. I don't trust him. I don't trust anybody in that goddamn station. You're stupid, of course. No offense. Sorry, I'm overreacting. Whatever that they're trying to hide, it's got to be something to do with him. He wouldn't go through the effort of covering up a case like that otherwise. I can't see the reasons either. But what can we do? He's not going to let us back in. And I'm probably going to get a warning on my record. You're right. I guess we should drop it for now. Even if I don't want to. Let's go home for now. And it's everyone. Thanks for playing. Okay, so thank you guys so much for watching. This was a great game. Case file 1225. This game is amazing and I'll definitely be revisiting it. This game is made by Evie Yao, Sushi, Siu, and Love Seals. So, thank you so much for watching my Starfish. Bye bye, Jellypina out.
Dive into the sea, jellyfinder's world so free, where the waves are kind, gaming of a peaceful mind.